let's get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen.
Right on. Is that a mic, dude? That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, I should change
cool
different
shit
colors.
all around, man.
Neat.
The ambiance.
1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what's going on, Hotboxed family? This is your boy Voodoo again. And hey, guess what? We made it to Cleveland. Yes, it is Danksgiving coming up tonight. And like I said, we were traveling up here to talk with Land and Panda. And guess what? We got them. Fellas, how we doing today?
What's up?
How you
guys
doing?
doing?
Well, thanks for having us.
Man, we are just happy to be here, man. Happy you guys accept our invitation to be here, you know.
Stoked to be here.
Like I said, I originally heard you guys at Fall Hookah, man. And like I said, walking up and I was like, damn, they sound just like freaking Sublime. I mean, it was your own shit, but
Thank you.
you sounded like Sublime, man. And
Hell of a compliment.
Say never get that.
yeah, and then I got to listen to more of your music, man. The funk, man, and you know it's like funk, rock, and reggae, man. And I fucking dig that shit.
Thank
know?
you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. But I'm new, actually, to the hookah scene. Well, about 7 years. But I enjoy going to these shows now because I get to see bands that you don't even hear about on the radio or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. And I hate that so many bands are missing out on this kind of stuff because they don't quote unquote fall into what I guess you say corporational music, you know, talk
For sure.
like that, you know. But I'm just glad that you guys get out there and still play and been continuously playing.
Thank
you
you.
know,
It's been a long
and,
journey.
and when you do it like that, you know it's for the love of music, you know, and plus you got your fans that you know they love you, man, you know, and but you know this has been a blessing to me what I'm doing here and stuff, and yeah, man, just been plugging away at it, man. Like I said, I got you guys here, so I can't complain at all. Life is good.
Just keep doing it.
But
Thanks for caring about having us on.
Yeah, it's
it
an
means
honor.
the world.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's an
mean?
honor.
Like it means the
and
world.
thank you guys, man. I mean, this started out with my little brother about 2 years ago, and your song, in these woods.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talking about dying 3 times. I actually died twice this year because of some kind of lung infection and shit. Fucked my heart, had a cardiac arrest
man.
twice, you know.
Damn, brother.
But shortly, a couple months after that, my little brother passed away, who I started doing this with.
I'm so sorry.
So, but what's weird is when I got to hookah and I was starting listening to your music, man, I heard In These Woods, it was like, died 3 times. I was like, man, you know, I've died 3 times this year, you know, myself and losing my little brother because he was my best friend, you know.
I'm so sorry, man.
But it's good though, man, because I tell you what, he would be in his element if he was here, man.
Yeah, you're living on through. He lives on through you and what
man,
you do, man.
To be honest with you, I didn't hear from I went to hookah and I asked a couple of people. Nothing happened till after he died. I didn't start getting calls from people till after he passed away. So I know it had a lot to do with it, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's an awesome fucking thing, man.
What was his name, man?
His name was Ronnie.
Ronnie?
Yeah,
Sending all the love to Ronnie, man.
we call him Skittles over here because
Skittles.
he likes spreading the rainbow, you know. He was cool. You guys would have liked him.
Hell yeah.
But what inspired you guys to actually get into playing?
For me, it was always being able to help people through stuff through music. Like, it's the only thing that I can do that, like, I think makes a difference. Like, because for me, like, when I'm in my darkest times, I've always turned to music. Like, and that's what gets me through and helps me get through is I'll throw myself into music and knowing that just being able to find a song that like relates to your specific situation, like how you just said about like dying 3 times, like you know what I mean? Like if you can resonate with emotion, like music evokes emotion, and if you can resonate with that emotion, like knowing that somebody else is going through it and has gone through it and got through it is powerful, you know what I mean? So that's like why I do it.
No doubt. I'll say that again.
But I think that's what connects, fans to your music, because the lyrics resonate with them, it's not popish and stuff, everybody lives different lives and stuff, but most of us don't live lives like, you know, corporation music pop
For
stuff
sure.
talks about. You
They
know?
push they don't want us to listen to music that is like wholesome.
Yeah.
You know, the pop culture pushes music that is bad for the mind, body, and soul.
That's why
You
we
know?
want to push this music
Exactly.
because this is real.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thanks for being part of the
The movement.
Thank
It's a
you.
movement.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You're really using your gifts
Um,
to do that.
Thank you.
Luckily, I have people who listen all over the world. I got a buddy from Australia, David. He told me to tell you guys what's up.
What
What's
up?
up, dude?
Nar.
My friend Joey in the UK also telling you guys what's up. It's
Damn,
Frosty
dude,
Pop.
all over the pod.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Joe?
Yeah, man. I've been very fortunate, but what got me connected with all these people was weed.
Hell yeah.
You know, so it's weird. Yeah, I actually wanted to be Pickle Rick on the Facebook, but unfortunately somebody else already took the fucking name, so I can't have it, you know. So I went with Rick's Pickle, you know, and of course, you know, made my little Hotboxed logo and everything, stuck it on, started from there, man, and just, you know, started finding people who were cannabis friendly, and it just grew from there and stuff, you know, and yeah, man, and the music and my little brother get me into this podcast, man. It's like, you know, I'm actually doing something. I'm actually living my dream now, man.
That's awesome,
You know?
bro. That's what it's all about. Don't stop, man.
Oh yeah,
No matter
man.
what.
Oh yeah.
I met a
That's
lot of the
awesome.
people in this room right now at Fall Hookah this year. It's just
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You guys met him, met you.
And then here we go for another.
Who can bring
You
people
met
together?
you?
Shouts out.
I'm outside as always.
Yeah. Shouts out
Awesome.
Hookah,
So
man.
that's
Shouts
what
out
you were just
Acoustic.
saying, connecting.
Yeah, through music.
You know, a festival though. I mean, you just put your foot on the ground, man. Just the vibe from everybody, just like it makes you high.
Yeah.
You know, I dig it because you can actually kind of come there and just shut the world out. You know, I go there to vibe with job, man.
Yeah.
You know, because you can just kind of shut the world out, man, and the energy from everybody is so loving and peaceful stuff, man. You could just fucking channel that more, man. That's what I dig about it. I like getting up like early in the morning while everybody's still sleeping, drinking a cup of coffee, and just smoking and enjoying the sight.
Like this is
You know?
Yeah. Honestly, like I feel like festivals, like we're a festival. We love festivals.
Yeah.
Our goal is to play festivals forever.
All
In my
the
opinion,
time.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
until we can't. You know, like the
All
reason
around.
is because like for me, it's like everybody comes together and like celebrates creation. Like everybody creates in their own way. Like you
Yeah.
have people who are flowing, like flow state. You can get flow state in music. You get flow state in anything. You know.
Oh yeah.
So like, it's a weird thing. Like in any
be
art
allowed
form.
to be yourself.
Yeah. So
Whatever
you have
want
people
to do.
painting. You have people flowing. You
Yep.
have people
Yep.
playing music. You have people glass blowing. You know. You have people literally all getting together to hang out and create and elevate each other. You know, and like we've all been like had bad experiences, I'm sure, at
Oh, yeah.
festivals. But what happens is your friends all come together. Usually, hopefully, I hope so. And you all become. You don't get the only way out is through. You work through it together. That's why we're all like so close. You know what I mean? Like, is because we've done this for years
Yeah.
and just like.
Other than Derek, I've individually met each of these guys before I ever knew I'd even play music with them at festivals.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know?
So you're all friends?
Yeah, I met him. So he worked at Althea's for years.
Nelson Ledges Corey.
Nelson Ledges Corey Park.
Shout
That
out
was my
Althea's barbecue.
yeah. Shout out Fire barbecue sauce. Get your barbecue sauce. Seriously, like I'm not kidding.
But yeah, we met over the counter because like he was out there pushing Land of Panda in the beginning, you know, handing out stickers and bracelets or whatever, and I'd be like, oh, this guy's cool, I'm gonna give him a couple bucks off, he's a musician too, right on.
Yeah.
And we just ended up
jamming.
yeah,
And then-
jamming, and drummer couldn't make it to a gig at Coyote Grove.
Yeah, which was one of our like a big piece
Yeah.
of our
Rest
story.
in peace to
Rest in
Grove.
peace to Coyote Grove. Like that was the first time we played with Hookah. I think was at Coyote Grove, maybe not.
I don't know.
I'm thinking
Where was
of
that?
Dream. No, that was Dupree's Dead Band. I'm tripping.
But
Grateful Fest. But that community, like,
Got to start playing with. We played with Trop there. We played with John Welton a bunch.
yeah, for
out
the first time there, that's damn right, you know, and that's how we kind of got involved in the scene was Coyote Grove, and then
Our
just-
first like real festivals, and they stayed afloat through the pandemic.
So
that's
when
where
the-
people were
when
going.
the
to
world was
party and
falling
do
apart,
things.
we all came together and created a community who's live painting tonight, Jenny and Sean, and they've done art for us, and they're our homies. They're
Shout out to those
amazing.
guys.
Shout out Holland Creative Studios. We met them there, and
Then
they're a
patch
big
this
part-
guy.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
It's a crazy story.
Long story short, I was tripped over a fence in the dark, you know, and I ripped myself open.
Bleeding off.
Like I said, it was in 2020 on a rusty fence. It was 2020. It was a real low key festival, and they had a little art booth set up, and they were the only people at the festival with a first aid kit.
Yeah. And since then, they've live painted with us all over, literally, and they
Done a
did
bunch
a
of
lot of merch. Our
art,
album art,
merch,
did our
and-
whole merch line for years, and they're, you know, we met them through just being a community, you know, and them having a fucking first aid kit. Now we're family, you know, like they're a family. So
All doing big things now.
So
Yeah.
we're painting tonight.
yeah, go
Mhm.
painting tonight.
Cool.
They're the shit. You're gonna meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said like until you'll do festivals as long as you can. So after that, are you gonna buy some land and call it Land of Panda?
That's hopefully
We've talked
before.
about getting land
Yeah.
before, but somehow we never thought to name it that.
Yeah.
What am I gonna put
That's awesome. Well, Matt, you made that idea, so when it happens, you know.
Can
there
I
you
have
go.
a tiny house?
Yeah.
Nighthawk.
Hell yeah.
True story too. In my bathroom at the house, before I knew anything about you guys, I actually got Chinese towel in my bathroom that's got pandas on it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's
Well,
kinda
now it
crazy.
all makes sense.
So it's kinda, yeah, it does. Now I think about that. I hear you, baby brother. But when you first started playing your instruments, was that the instrument that you?
Yeah, so I play.
Well,
Let me say, I play guitar and lead sing.
I play bass.
I play auxiliary percussion and samples.
I'm the drummer.
And that's Derek. That's Joe. Sorry. Curry plays saxophone.
flute and sax.
And J Mac is our production manager, and he also dabbles in spinning the fire verses.
Yeah, rapping, singing,
And yeah.
production.
But
Rap battle.
no, I mean
yeah, I can. I'd be in it if there is one.
But I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I've played shows with Land of Panda on the bass, on the drum kit, now I'm in my zone for now, but whatever needs done, if it needs done, you know?
Yeah, I've even played bongos and sampler before at a show when it needed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I started playing like seriously. I went to high school, wanted to form a band. Always wanted to form a band in high school. Got out of high school, went to college to find like-minded individuals. I went to Kent State Stark and did the music production program. I stayed in first semester, met like-minded individuals, and then dropped the fuck out.
Met the two founding members.
The two founding members of this band, and then we started this band. Davey and Michael, shouts out Davey Squires. He's a musician still and fucking awesome. So is Michael, but he doesn't have a
Big
project
Poppy
yet.
Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that's when I started playing seriously, and I haven't stopped. So I'm 26 now, so this has been, we've been around since 2017, going on 8 years.
Yeah, it's about to be my 5th year.
Yeah. Yep.
In early August, it was 4 years for me.
Yeah. So we've been around for a while. Just started playing the bar scene in Kent and Akron, and then expanded, started playing festivals.
Yeah, Nelson Ledges, Coyote Grove, like
Nelson
we said.
Ledges.
Love the J&M Ranch too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's where I saw
that's
you
a
guys
very
all
cool
the time.
spot.
I was into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it
I
was.
loved it.
It's magical.
It really
The whole
is.
property, the sky, everything's. I don't understand how they do it, and I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Killer sunsets out there for sure.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've had some magical moments out there for sure.
It was awesome. Who inspired you musically?
I grew up listening to a lot of Bob Marley. That's like number one inspiration. Sublime. As I got into high school,
Sublime's
Huge.
for me.
you know, huge.
Wouldn't be playing this type of music
yeah.
without them. That's for sure.
And then other influences for me, like not non-reggae, like definitely Prince. Prince is one of my number one inspirations, especially on the guitar. And then like hip hop. I grew up listening to a lot of hip hop. Like my dad was into like Tribe and Tupac and Biggie and
All the classic good
so
stuff.
that kind of doesn't really manifest in our music, but also a lot of R&B, like a lot of
Come
2000s.
peek through every once
Yeah,
in a while.
I'd say the R&B influence. I don't really ever talk. That's the first time I think I've ever said this, like you know, in years. But like big R&B influence on our music and like that vibe.
I grew up listening to a lot of like jazz and funk and stuff, like Miles Davis, Parliament Funkadelic, stuff like that. Not a huge amount of Marley when I was a kid, but he had one album, Babylon by Bus, that was a live album that I just listened to religiously, and then just more jazz and funk, pretty much, you know.
Yeah,
Fun
I
stuff
love you
like
guys.
that.
Funk, man. It's,
We don't do it too much anymore. We've kind of shifted more into the reggae spot in terms of what we're writing, but we gotta get back to the funk.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
I feel like there'll be a
Bring
day
the
where
funk
we'll
back.
make like an album or an EP.
It's just
like
straight funk.
funk.
Yeah, that would be a blast.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
to me, when I'm walking down the street and just listening to the funk, you know, it's just like, yeah, this is something I'll be playing in the background while I'm walking down the street.
Yeah,
You know,
for
Vibing.
Yeah.
Stepping music.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep. You guys had a great Thanksgiving, I hope.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
good.
How long are you going to be touring before the end of the year?
So we have a few upcoming shows. We're not really like touring right now. We're just hitting like a few one-offs, and then we're
trying to
really
hit
writing and
studio.
studioing hard right now. Shouts out Steve Beck, our boy, Steve Beck Studios,
Yeah.
who's our
We'll
producer.
be in Fairport Harbor, Ohio. The 28th? Something like that.
Yeah. You can talk to us.
And,
I was like, why is he not talking? Like,
So there's a show at the Kent Stage, pretty big one that's not announced yet, that everyone's going to be really excited for. It's going to be on January 25th. I don't want to say just who just yet, but keep your eye out for an announcement. I think we're going to announce this on December 12th. Yeah, early December is when the show is going to be announced. It's going to be at the Kent Stage, January 25th. It's going to sell out.
keep your eyes
As
peeled
soon as
for
we
sure.
announce who's headlining, yeah, everybody's going to go crazy.
Oh, now this is.
And then in February,
We'll tell you about it off camera.
in February, we're playing in Newport on February 12th. It's a Wednesday with Badfish
Columbus, the Newport.
and
Music Club.
Cashed Out. That's going to be an awesome show. We're super duper stoked about that.
We got Erie, December 27th.
Yeah, December 27th, we're playing in Fairport Harbor at the Lyric Bistro, and then the 28th, we're playing at Basement Transmissions in Erie, PA, with Big Blitz and Rockstead and Higher Vibration, which is the band that Derek's in, his other band, and
Shouts out High
then
Vibration.
we have a run coming up with Rockstead and Fubar on February 7th, 8th, and 9th.
I guess we are.
In Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and an Akron. That's going to be cool. Rockstead and Fubar are good homies. And then we have a run also in February with Toby Raps. That's confirmed. Not announced yet. One's going to be at the King's Rook in Erie, which will be our debut there. And then we also have a gig scheduled on that Friday at a non-confirmed location so far. So we're going to be doing 2 gigs with Toby Raps, one at King's Rook and one is not confirmed yet. And that's what I have.
Your memory is exquisite.
I know.
I
You are good at what you do.
booked all the shows, so yeah.
Yeah, like, you gotta give me some tabs on that. You're very good.
He keeps our memory.
He does a lot for us. Damn sure.
Well, with it being Thanksgiving and Danksgiving, you know, which is time with family and friends, Who's been you guys' biggest supporter, family or friends?
Biggest supporter. Oh, we have a lot. We have a lot of family.
So, yeah, the Panda fam.
First two people that come to mind immediately, Sierra and Rhythm. Big, huge. We went and did our Florida tour because they had their first Glass Gallery. They just had a baby. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to them. They're our really good glass blower friends. Cat Turtle. Cat Turtle is one of our biggest homies and
He rides
supporters.
for us.
We love Cat.
For us. Yeah,
We
he's
love
shit.
Cat.
So yeah, shouts out
That's
them.
definitely
And then
a
there's
couple
so
of
many I could
VIPs.
say. Larry, Larry the boy, J Mac.
My family.
Yeah,
So,
like
J Mac's been around the whole time.
yeah, J Mac started as just like a friend and fan of the band, and then he saw us struggle horribly at a
West Side
show with our
To
in-ear
set up
system.
our new in-ears and
Yeah.
Like,
What was it, like a 2-hour sound check?
Yeah,
Oh, the other band didn't even get to sound check.
Yeah.
They
We
were
felt
pissed
terrible.
off. I was like, I can't watch that happen again.
so we got involved, and it's been
Yeah.
history ever since.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work and learning.
Yeah.
It's been fun though. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah.
When you guys aren't with the music scene or playing music in the studio, what do you guys do for fun?
For fun.
Yeah, let your hair down. So
That's a fucking good question, dude. I play COD, Call of Duty.
Oh my god,
And I
that's
also am
awesome.
an avid Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Yeah,
You
we
go-
Yeah, we duel. We duel backstage. Shit,
Yeah,
we
for
fucking
real.
be
You'll catch
dueling,
us
dude.
backstage.
So if you got, if anybody,
I'll give you my son's gamer
yeah, I
tag.
keep that thing on me. So if
Casper would
anybody
love
comes
it.
with the deck and wants to duel pre-J, I'll
Really?
lose. Yeah, and then what do you?
No, I game a lot too. I'm a sucker for like good TV. Like I'll just scroll through like HBO or Netflix and just find a TV series to watch and do that when we have a weekend off. You know, I read. Pretty boring actually.
You're not boring.
He reads a lot.
Oh,
I have a little dog named Margot. She's a Chiweenie. I spend a lot of time with her when I'm not doing this stuff. And I recently got into playing Animal Crossing on my Switch.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons
Fire.
consumes my downtime when I need to just distract myself from not rotting. Or from rotting. I think.
Yeah, my band's Higher Vibe. We play a lot of COD with Bree over here. A lot of long nights.
Since that new Black Ops came out, it's hard to
it's
see.
game over. That's what we do.
Everybody's on.
Other than that, though, I got a lot of animals at my house. I got like 15 tanks,
Yeah,
a lot
this-
of cats, a lot of dogs.
This guy
I work at a
is,
pet store. Just a big animal guy. Oh yeah, it's like an indoor jungle. It's a lot to manage. It's a lot to manage. That eats up all my time.
Yep, I watch Jay's Prehistoric Pets on YouTube and stuff. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, Jay's. I like watching Jay.
Oh,
Yeah, Jay's
man,
cool.
Man, some of the snakes they come out with.
Oh my gosh,
The
insane.
rainbow ones.
Yeah. I love watching snakes.
Yeah, I don't go that big. I got a boa, but I don't
I
go
love them, yeah.
22 footers. I don't go to that size of snakes. That's too much, man.
That's a
I'm
lot
not
of
that
size.
strong.
Say that would hurt.
What do you
Yeah, right.
Oh, I dabble a lot in marijuana. You know, growing marijuana. Yeah, I've been in the industry for 6 years now in Ohio. So like I've been doing the dispensary thing, processing. Right now I'm doing production and processing. So like I'll do CO2 extractions and carts and stuff. But yeah, outside of that, home it's always been growing. As you know, if you've done it, it's every single day. So you're always tending to the babies. So that's
You gotta talk to me now.
Exactly. With my plants and my animals, that's pretty much what I'm doing if I'm not hanging out with the band.
You also have like every game system, don't you?
I do dabble in a lot of video games. Yeah.
Like
He
all
likes
old
Pokemon.
205.
Yeah, I did 64.
I have 64.
We always play
every
Guitar
game,
Hero
probably
over at his
almost every
house.
game for the 64.
Yeah,
My
that's
sister
like-
works
his
at
collection
those
is the
games.
shit.
He's a connoisseur.
Dude, I would love to sit down in 007 with.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
GoldenEye.
Really?
You don't want to mess with me on a 64.
I
That's
played
like
three people against myself. I'll have to sit, bro. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a good one.
Do you have
Shit,
Pro
that
Skater?
sounds
Like,
like
do you
Yeah.
have
Oh
Too
yeah,
fun,
pro
man.
skaters. Oh yeah.
Tetris Sphere? That was mine.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
any game I have it.
You kind of racing?
Like, oh yeah, that was 64 one.
Yeah.
That was badass.
Obsessed.
So what
That was
dispensary do you work out at?
I used to work at the Blue Medicinals for a while, and then I worked at Standard Farms. Right now I'm with Chilio Chardon. They're a new dispensary opening as rec for January 21st. I think we'll actually have product coming out for you guys. So full spectrum carts in Ohio.
Nice.
So we'll be all over Ohio.
Right.
Flower too. Yeah, we're in Euclid. Like I'm literally.
I will definitely be there grand
place.
opening.
Yeah. Yeah, please for sure. Yeah, try the weed, definitely. great strains. I grew it. So.
Right on.
I like that.
They call me Ted Jones where I come, like where I live. They call me Ted Jones because I'm like, that's this strand. It's not that strand.
Yeah. Like I said, marijuana.
What's that?
That's for sure.
What do I do? I mean, I play music a lot and practice music a lot. It's a huge passion of mine. I work a lot. As free time, I go to nature. I like nature. I like going to shows. I like going to see lots of different live music and just watching stuff and reading. I'm kind of boring too. I don't really. When I have free time, I like to just sleep and not really do anything. So I'm super busy.
Hell yeah.
But when it's nice out, I go ride my bike a lot, my bicycle, and go hang out in nature and go hiking and stuff. I like to camp, do all that stuff. In the winter, I kind of hibernate. I don't really do a lot. Kind of hide away.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
If
Get
you
a
have
hammock in
grounding
this
energy,
wintertime
doesn't
camping.
his energy remind you of little Dave?
I don't know about that.
I
That
know
makes
that
you
Dave.
so-
Yeah.
You're all about reading my mind. Yes.
Must be a pretty cool guy.
Thanks.
You just chill. I like that. I need that sometimes and energy.
I'm a chill person.
It's like a grounding point. It's
Yeah.
in the.
Yeah, I like to get out in nature and do something I suck at, like play golf, because
Yeah.
I get to stay out long
I'm
enough.
terrible at golf.
Yeah.
But
I just love to get out in the country and just play, man. Just be out there all day, man. No city sounds, no nothing, man. Just the occasional pour and hey, dickhead, get out of my way, But yeah, man. As far as what you guys, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Big goal of ours is Reggae Rise Up. We want to play Reggae Rise Up. I like to tour the world extensively, but the United States,
Yeah.
more. We're trying to get into every region, pretty much. Record and release new music. Continue to grow as musicians and people.
Yeah, I'd say a big goal is to not slow down.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, can we put a pause on it just 1 second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep that just
Yeah,
open.
Yeah.
Just want to take a